Hello students, this is Tashi. So in the last class I already did exercise 10.1 of your practical geometry. Yeah? So today I would like to tell you something about how to construct different angles. No, in the last class we already discussed about how to make a perpendicular, perpendicular, and two other things. What we made is to draw the parallel lines. If there is a line, given line, and if you want to have a parallel line to that line. So how to draw that parallel line? We discussed in the last classes. Yeah, all these three questions what we did in exercise 10.1 were all about parallel lines. So here now in this class and from today onwards up to the end of this chapter, that means 10.2, 10.3, 10.4, 10.5. These are all different textual exercises. In these textual exercises, we will know how to make different types of triangles. No, so let us try to understand the first type of triangles that we make here. Okay, so let us see here. Construction of triangles. So we make triangles here. Construction means making triangle. Or how to make triangle. We will know here. In this chapter, we construct a triangle. So here we make triangle with any one of the following sets of measurements. That means we have three measurements here. The set of three measurements is the criteria for making a triangle. So now, for example, if we have given set of measurements, so this is the first set of measurement we have here. The first set of measurement, when three sides of a triangle is given, you have to, the question is three sides of the triangle is given. You have to make a triangle out of these given these three sides, you have to make a triangle. So how to do that? You have to know that also. Using, you have to use, you know that, you have to use this kind of measurements, this kind of, tools and all that, whatever you find in your geometry box. Okay, so here, for example, now I have these are two set squares which we use it for, to make perpendiculars, and then we have the ruler to draw lines, and then we have for measurement of angle we have the protractor, then we have this compasses, and then we have the divider. Okay, so now how to use these things? Let us see here. So here, for example, the three sides is in exercise 10.2. All the questions in the 10.2 exercise, whatever you see the questions, they are related to three sides. Now when we talk about the questions, we have question number 1, question number 2, and question number 3 in 10.2, where we discuss all about three sides are given, and then you have to make three and out of these three sides, you have to construct a triangle, given these three sides. Now, for example, I have 4 centimeters, 7 centimeters, 6 centimeters. BC is 7 centimeters. You draw a line here. BC is 7 centimeters. Zero mark of the this is, my friends, this is one way to make in a line. That is 7 centimeters. And we mark here, for example, here it is like B. We mark here B, this point, and then we mark this point as C. Then the other way is, this is 7 centimeter. Okay? Now, if you want to make it more accurate, then you have to use your compasses. Using your compasses, how to make a line segment, that we already discussed in class 6. But still, even though you already learned in class 6, I would like to again recall this for your sort of better understanding. So here, for example, now this pointer of the compasses you put on 0, and then pointer of the compasses you put on 0, okay? And then you use the pencil point, you adjust the compass, opening of the compass, so that the pencil point is at 7 centimeter mark. Okay? So once you do that, that is slippery, so I need to use a ground for that. See. Now, this is your 7 centimeter. This is your 7 centimeter. Now, if you want to know if this line is, if this segment is correct or not, you can do that way. Otherwise, if you want to draw another line, you make a mark or you make an arc here. So you join this arc. This is this arc and this point. And once you do that, name this point as B and name this point as C. This is another way to do the sort of to make a line segment. Now, whatever this may be 1 or 2 centimeter smaller or bigger than the exact one. But this way, this method is more accurate. Here you find exactly 7 centimeter. Here you might find some millimeters, 1 or 2 millimeters up and down. Maybe 7.1, 7.2, or maybe 6.9 or something like this. So this is a kind of basic thing which you ought to know here. So once you do that, now for example, I have already drawn this BC, and now what I do, I place the first I place the pointer of the compasses at 0 again, and then look at it here. You have AB 4 centimeters. So open your compasses up to 4 centimeters. Up to 4 centimeters. First you put the pointer of the compass at 0 mark of the ruler, and then you put your pencil point at 4 centimeter mark. Once you do that, okay, this, how big it should be. There is nothing specific. You can make this much big, you can make this much, or you can make that much. Now, once you did that, AB is done. Now you have to see AC somewhere. Yeah. So where is the AC? What is the AC? What is the AC now? AC is 6 centimeters. So you have to draw 6 centimeter again. In the same way, this is 6 centimeters. So I place again the pointer of the compass is at C, and then a pointer of the compass is at C, and then I intersect the first curve by the second curve, and then you mark this point of intersection as A. So once you do that, then what do? You join this. A to B, you join this, and A to C, you join this. So tell me what is BC, what is AB, and what is AC. So BC is already there, 7 centimeters. AB is 4 centimeter, you write 4 centimeter here. From this point of intersection to this point. From this point of intersection of the two arc means part of the circumference. Circumference in the outer line of a circle. The part of the circumference is called arc. So these two arcs intersect at point A. So from that point A to B you join. And then from that point of intersection to C you join. And then you write here what is AC now here 6 centimeters. So I already did the construction, but to write in English step by step, I will do it when we do the textual exercises 10.2. But if you want to listen, without writing, I can tell you quickly like this. Step number 1, what we do? Draw. Step number 1, steps of construction. Step number 1, we draw a line segment BC equal to 7 centimeter. Step number 2, place the pointer of the compasses at B and then place the pointer of the compasses at B and then draw an arc. At first, what do you do? Draw an arc of radius 4 centimeters. That I did. Okay? Draw an arc of radius 4 centimeters. That was my step, second step. Third step is then you place the pointer of the compasses at C and then draw an arc of radius 6 centimeters. Fourth step is, we can say like, the point of intersection of the two arc is A. So mark A. And in the fifth step, we can say join AC, AB and AC. And then you have to write the markings there, 6 centimeter, 4 centimeter. So in 5 steps, I covered this, or in 4 steps, whatever you want to do, no? And in addition to that, when you do 10.2, we can also make a rough sketch again, rough sketch before doing this. This is a proper one. But before that, if you want to do roughly, you can do like that, no? But you have to write a rough sketch, otherwise people will misunderstand that, this and this is same. This is no measurement, it is just simply done, without calculation, without measurement. But this is done with proper measurement. So to know how to draw the proper measurement in order to make a triangle that we made here. But this will tell you how to draw this. So this is what I explained you, about this, number 1. So now number 2, coming to number 2 now, what happens? In number 1, there is only one combination. 3 sides, there is only one combination, nothing else. But when you come to number 2, there are certain kind of, we might have certain kind of confusion here, no? Because there are so many combinations here. There are so many, criteria. So, see for example, now what we have, 2 sides and the angle between them. So, this exercise 10.3 will tell you all about 2 sides and the angle between them. So, what is 2 sides and the angle between them? This is 3 sides. We are talking here about 3 sides, okay? So this is all about 3 sides. Number 1. Now when we go to the next one, what we have here in the second one, we have 2 sides and 2 sides and an angle between them. So we can say 2 sides. 2 sides and included angle. Included means between this. So we can also, instead of saying between and all that, because that is lengthy, we can say included angle or excluded angle. So excluded angle means not between. Included angle means in between the two sides. So here what happens now? Two sides. There are two sides. For example, now I will only explain you what is on the chart, because if I give you too many examples, then your mind, you will not be able to take it, huh? And then you have more confusion. So it is better to just stick on to the chart. So on the chart, what we have here now, for example, this is 110. Now, before making 110, we have to know BC, B here B. Now, when I have B, I can draw this line in two ways. One way is just to use the ruler here, and the other way is to use the what do you call, the compasses. So both the way, whatever is the way, I will use now for this ruler. Okay, so this is how many centimeters it is. Let us say this is 6.5 centimeters. So I can say, this is 6.5 here. Huh? So this is 6.5 centimeters. 6.5 centimeters. Now once I do that 6.5 centimeter, this is C here. So what happens now? Now we have to look for the angle. Angle at B, we have to look for the angle at B. What is the angle at B? Yeah? What is the angle at B? We have to... I think I have to go a little down, because, then this protector is very too big for the board, so I have to go down, and I will make it again here. So look at here. So what I have it here, so I will leave some space for the protector, and then I use it here. Okay, so this is 6.5 centimeters. B to C. So what I have now, I have this one at B. I have to use this one. The arrow should be on B, or the zero mark of the protector should be on B, and the line which goes from here to here, that zero line, it should be on BC. So once you do that, and then you have, what is the angle we want to have now here? It is like 110. This is 110. This angle is 110. Okay, going from C towards this means anti-clockwise. We are going anti-clockwise now. 110. So once you do that, you draw a line. This length of this line can be anything. There is nothing specific about the length of this line. You can make this much big, we can make this much, but you cannot make too small, because then, it should also show this 6.5 centimeter, no? So it should not be smaller than 6.5 centimeters. So I write it here X. Once I do that, now with the help of the protector again, and compasses and the ruler. Now we use the compasses and the ruler, and then we make it like 6.5 centimeter again. How to make 6.5 centimeter, I already explained you. I don't need to tell all the time. Okay, so here it is like what I have it here. Okay, so this is somewhat 6.5 centimeters. Once you do that, there you have to write the point of intersection of the arc and the line BX. You write this point as A. You should name this point as A. So once you do that, you join this to C. You join these to C. So this is how you make. Okay? So once you finish doing this, here what happens now? This is 110. You have to name this one. You have to write the degree of the angle. And then you have to write here 6.5 centimeter. So the construction of a triangle, when two sides are there, AB and BC are two sides, and this 110 degree is angle ABC. Angle ABC is 110 degree, which is included angle. Why is it included angle? Because they are included between these two lines. Because they are, this is two lines in between these two lines, this is included angle. For example, if I have this angle, this is excluded angle. Angle A is excluded angle because that is not between these two lines. So now the difference between excluded angle and included angle, I think you are clear about what exactly are these included and excluded angle. So now we talked only about included angle in our exercise 10.3. Included angle and two lines and two sides and included angle. We are talking about this three different measurements. But there are other measurements also. In this type, there are other combinations. For example, if we say like this is 110, okay, rough. This is 110 now, 110. Okay, now this is 6.5. Now forget it. This is not, the angle is not shown here. This angle is not shown. This is shown here 6.5. Now, this angle, for example, this angle is shown, this is like 30 degree. So in this case, what happens? A, B, C. This angle is called excluded angle. This angle is called excluded angle. That is not included. This angle is called included angle. Because this is between the two lines. This is not between the two lines. Angle 30 is not between the two lines. If this kind of problem comes, we will solve it also. But in our textbook, only these types of questions are there. For the moment, we only concentrate on these type of questions. Okay, where you have angle and two sides, the angle should be included angle. So only to this extent you use your brain. Yeah. Now the third thing here is two angles and the side between them, as in exercise 10.4. All the 10.4 questions are related to this. So here what happens now? Here it is like two angles and the side, included side. Side is included here. Yeah? So third is what? Third is what you have? Third is what you have? Two angles. Two angles and included side. I write it in short like this, included side. Because if you write this much, that it will take time consuming also. But then you have a different idea about, this angle, which is the angle between the two lines. I also call included angle. So you also know that. So when you have this, then how do you solve these types of questions? So you can do the same way like this. You first draw the 5 centimeter length. Here it is like 5 centimeter. Okay. Here it is 5 centimeter again. We first draw this line 5 centimeter. There it is 5 centimeter. That we may mention x. Here it is like xy. So On that you make again two angles, that's a 60 degree here, 60 degree. So we join this. So once you do that, this, then you have another one here, another one, angle Y is equal to there 50 degrees. So you have to again do this angle Y here. So this is 50 degree. The point of intersection of these two lines, here it is, X, Y and Z. That is how you make it. Now the fourth one you have here is hypotenuse, and I think you already understood about this one. There are two angles here in an included side. We can also try to do when the sides are not included, but that is not in our text. But still, you know, if you want to make it sort of, understand it more properly in, all these different things, you can try yourself when the sides are not included. When the sides are not included means this side and this side. For example, this is 5 centimeter, and then you have 66. You try to do that, but if possible, But in our text, we are only limited to this one, which is we call it. This is called SSS, side, and this one what we have, sides and included. That means two sides. One side included means in between. That is between these sides. So SAS, side, angle, side. Okay? So then here it is like ASA. The side is between two angles. Then you have the last one, what we have is like 4-1. 4-1 is 2. So what you have is like hypotenuse and one side. Hypotenuse and one side. There are two other sides. So hypotenuse and one side, which is you can use all these things in bracket, no? Or you start away. So this is SAS. So if you don't want to use bracket, that way start away. So we can also say this as RHS. So what does it means? Right angle, hypotenuse and side. Right angle, hypotenuse and side. RHS. So RHS is another way. How to do that? So now for example, this is 90 degree. How do we do 90 degree again? We have to do like this, okay? So this is 90 degree, no? This is 90 degree. So we made, but one angle is given here. One angle is given here. What angle is given here? So one side is given here. So side, first we have to know the side. What is the side now here? 2.5 centimeter. 2.5 centimeter, okay? So 2.5 centimeter. I already made it too long. First, let us do from beginning. Because, see, if you don't do it properly, you won't understand it. So 2.5 centimeter we have. 2.5 centimeter, it is very small. 2.5 centimeter. 2.5 centimeter. So let us name this as, what is it here now? BC. BC. Now, you want to make a 90 degree on top of that. So you write a point here and then join this point to this. This is 90 degree. Once you make this one, so you take this one and then 3 centimeter length. So place this on C and then draw an arc. And then you have A, B, C. So you join this line. This is how to make an RHS triangle with given RHS. That means right angle, hypotenuse and side. These 3 things are given. What is a hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the side opposite to 90 degree. That is called hypotenuse. That means AC is hypotenuse. So AC is given here 3 centimeters. So taking not much of your time, because we are in, we have very limited time for the, classes each day. So, I will not be able to tell you, much more than what we have it here. So this time, I think this is enough for you. But, if I had enough time, I would have told you more and more about all these things, what I explained to you. But to give an idea about what exactly are these 4 different types of triangles, I think I have explained you enough. So let us finish today's lesson here. And in the next lesson, I will do 10.2, exercise 10.2. There you will understand more and more about this different triangles. So see you again. Jule, namaste.